Wright of Right Choice Promotions. Happy to be at Flagstaff Communicators today. Promotional products are the most valuable promotional advertising medium for our business. I say this based on good statistical information. 76% of people who receive a promotional product can recall the message that's on it. If you take that and you compare it to someone's recall of a TV commercial or a radio spot, it is far well and above the most bang for the buck and the best longevity for your advertising message. So regarding promotional products, 83% of the people surveyed in a survey recently said that they enjoyed receiving promotional products. 20% of those consumers will make a purchase after receiving a promotional product, and 83% could recall the name of the advertiser on that promotional product. 8 out of 10 people like receiving promotional products, while 7 out of 10 people find online advertising annoying. So it's nice to be able to hit those ad avoiders with something that actually gets a thank you when you hand that product to the person. People between the ages of 17 and 35 are probably the worst offenders when it comes to ad avoiding. They don't like to receive those in-your-face advertising messages that you might hear screamed on TV or radio, or online advertising that comes up on the internet. But if you give them something that they can use, a mouse pad, a keychain, whatever the demographic is that you're trying to hit, that is actually something that's going to elicit a response of thank you rather than get away. That doesn't mean that all other media is bad. Actually, promotional products can help tie in to a message that's heard on TV or on the radio. An example might be the Live Strong campaign. You might hear about the Lance Armstrong Live Strong campaign through the internet or through TV or through the radio or some other live event, and then you have that tangible, trademarked yellow silicone bracelet that is a reinforcer of all the other advertising messages. So promotional products can work very well in tandem with with other forms of advertising.
How do we stay ecological? We talked a little bit about things you think are ecological, but they really aren't. And how do we do the best for that?
Okay, so the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, has rules about what is green. It's very difficult to say something is simply green nowadays without having numbers and statistics to back it up. For example, I can't tell you that this is my green piece of paper. What I can tell you is this is my piece of paper that is made of 100% recycled content with 30% post-consumer. So quantifying what something is very important nowadays. So in terms of a promotional product, what we look at when we're helping our clients target a green market is, first of all, who's your target market? Let's target the market well, so that you are giving the appropriate item to the appropriate demographic. And then, because something that's given to the wrong demographic is going to be tossed. And it's being tossed is bad for your marketing dollars as well as for your message and for the planet. So when you select an item wisely, that's the first step. Then looking at where does the material come from? Is it a domestically made product? Is it imported from overseas? Is it a renewable resource? Does it come from petroleum, or does it come from USA-made corn plastic? Is it wood? Is it bamboo? And looking at those different qualities of the product. Then, is it durable? I mean, having a product that doesn't work certainly doesn't do anybody any good for the marketing message or for the planet. So if you're doing a pen, let's pick a pen that has a really good, long-lasting ink refill. And then what is the consumer going to do with it at the end of the product's useful life? So can it be recycled? Can it be easily recycled? The FTC also talks about recyclability. So if you have a product and you say, oh yes, it's recyclable, well, if that local municipality doesn't have recycling for that number of plastic, or if the plastic isn't labeled to what number it has, then it's not technically recyclable. And the FTC, like I said, has rules about that. So it's best to say something that is, like it's a number 1 plastic, or to market that it's a number 1 plastic. And just to look at, what is that consumer going to reasonably do to recycle that product at the end of its lifespan. So just looking at it kind of cradle to grave, or ideally cradle to cradle, to make sure that you're getting the best, most ecologically sound product that you can choose. And also something that ties to your message. For example, somebody related to forestry might be more concerned about trees and saving trees than a water conservation might be more concerned about saving water. So we always look at that as well. As a past president of Flagstaff Communicators, I have to say it was a lot of fun to be here today and to see some of the familiar old faces, and not old faces, but familiar faces of the longtime members, and also some of the new people too. It's good to see this group doing well.
Thank you.
Thank you.